11 o'clock on this late Tuesday night, November 21st, 2017. It's time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night, November 21st, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock on this late Tuesday night. Top story Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night is some sad news to report. In the world of entertainment, David Cassidy, star of the 1970s sitcom Partridge Family and singer of the Partridge Family, passed away at the age of 67. President Trump defends Roy Moore citing candidates denial sexual misconduct. U.S. sanctions 13 Chinese and North Korean organizations. Robert Mueller is turning up the heat on Jared Kushner. Uber discloses data breach kept secret for a year after 57 million accounts. White House military personnel removing the investigations into contacts with foreign women during Trump's Asia trip. Robert Mugabe resigns as Zimbabwe celebrates the end of an era. Prime Minister Saad Hariri returns to Lebanon. How searchers are trying to find Argentine missing submarine. Was Border Patrol agent beaten to death by immigrants in Texas, or did he fall? The FBI is not sure. Conyers acknowledges settling staffer complaint. Additional remains of Sergeant LaDavid Johnson found in Niger. At least 45 Pennsylvania teachers quit citing violence and person misbehavior. North Attleboro woman recounts career, but she was in trouble. Unemployment remains low in the Attleboro area. North Attleboro police say armed men carjacked Jeep near Briggs Nursery. Seasonable and relatively dry weather and stable gasoline prices are greeting travelers for the long Thanksgiving holiday break. And Norton man acquitted of drunken driving after trial. After the death of her 8th child, IKEA relaunches dress recall. Meg Whitman 79 as HP Enterprise CEO. FCC plans net neutrality repeal and victory for telecoms. And interstellar tourist barrels through the solar system. Floors of water on Mars may actually be sand. New study reveals. The new real science behind the unreal predictions of major earthquakes in 2018. Sugar industry long downplayed potential harms. Nearly half all cancer deaths linked to the preventable risk factors, according to the study. Peter Channel news time is 11:02 on this late Tuesday night, and it's time now for traffic and transit report. Beep! Let's study off on the MBTA, where it's looking good on the subway and the ferries. And the commuter rail. Okay, I was in Zimbabwe's New England. Let's start down in Providence vicinity. We're 146 on the northbound side. Slow from 95 in Providence all the way to Lincoln right on. 295 on the northbound side. Also between 146 and 122 in the Lincoln area of Rhode Island. And 130 at both ends in Jamestown. A little slow around the Newport Bridge area. 140 on the southbound side. A little slow before 195 in New Bedford. Out of the Cape, 6 on both ends is back around Route 134 in South Dennis. And 128 on the northbound side. Little slow before Route 28 in the Milton Randolph area. 495 on the southbound side. So after the Mass Pike in Westport. Mass Pike both ends is backed up on the Alton Barton tolls. Mass Pike on both ends back around 93 in South Boston. But otherwise, Boston vicinity, it's looking good, except on Route 128 on the northbound side. Some slowness around Route 2A in Lexington. 93 on the southbound side, also around the Andover stretch. And 93 on the northbound side, also around Route 110 in Methuen. 495 on the northbound side, also before Route 111 in Harvard, Massachusetts. 198 stop go a little bit before Route 290 Worcester from West Boylston. Mass Pike westbound side, also on the Warren stretch. In Springfield, 91 on the southbound side, also around Route 291 in Springfield, 291 on the southbound side, also around Drake Street in Springfield. And in Connecticut, 84 eastbound side, so from 91 to Route 2 in the Hartford, East Hartford area. 84 eastbound side, so after Route 72 in New Britain. 84 eastbound side, also after Route 8 in Waterbury. 84 eastbound backed up after Route 53 in Denver. 95 on the southbound side, so from the Fairfield down on the Westport stretch. And up New England. I-9 on the southbound side. It is slow around Route 202 in Warner, New Hampshire. But otherwise, looking good at Vermont, North Maine, and I-88 westbound side. A little slow after the New York State 3 in Schenectady. New York State 3 westbound side. A little slow before 290 in Buffalo. 190 on the southbound side. A little slow after the Canadian border in Niagara Falls. And all the way 50 on the northbound side. So in some Quebec headed towards Montreal after the U.S. border. Peter, chilling news storm is 11:05 on this late Tuesday night, and it is time now for a weather report. And looking at the radar satellite loop, shows some clouds coming in much of the Cape Islands and coming in much of Long Island, New York City, down New Jersey, down around Pennsylvania, and clouds from upstate New York to the northwestern Vermont and central to western New York State down to Pennsylvania, and clouds from Rumford, Maine, all the way across Maine down around west of New Brunswick. And taking a look at the radar, and it shows a line of rain showers stretching the line from Ottawa all the way down to western New York, around the Buffalo area, and then down around northeastern Ohio, around the Cleveland area, and down everyone from Cleveland down for Columbus and down for Cincinnati, and some snow and sleet northwest of Columbus, Ohio, and raining down around West Central PA, east of Pittsburgh, down through West Virginia and eastern Kentucky and western Virginia and northeastern Tennessee, and rain around southwestern Virginia and down around Charlotte, North Carolina. And the temperature spread around the region. It's in the 50s for Boston and Point South and 51 in Leominster, and it's in the 40s for northeast Massachusetts, and down for Worcester, down for western Mass, and 50 in Hartford and Madison, Connecticut, and 52 in New Haven, and 53 Bridgeport. It's in the 50s for much of Rhode Island and along the Connecticut coast around New York City and vicinity. And okay. Alright, take a look at the Futurecast radar. Clouds are going to make its way toward the region by about 2 a.m. and then the first batch of rain showers will be making its way down to the southern tip of Cape Cod around Falmouth by about 4 a.m. and off the coastal Rhode Island, and then the rain showers make its way down to southeastern Massachusetts by about 6 a.m. and then the heaviest rain will be in the Long Island and Connecticut and Rhode Island by about 8 a.m. And then 9 a.m. the heavier band of rain showers will be for eastern Connecticut and northern. The heavier band of rain will be in the region by about late morning and the afternoon tomorrow. And the heaviest band of rain will be in the northern area by about 11 a.m. in the morning time. And then the heaviest rain will head towards the Cape Islands by about 1 p.m. and the rain will be out here by about 7 o'clock. So, tomorrow, if you are going to the Northern High School for the Powder Puff game tomorrow at 11:30 a.m., it's going to be 54 degrees and raining, so bring your rain gear if you want to watch the Powder Puff football game. I'll be there. Football bonfire tomorrow at 7 p.m., 42 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. and the football game at 9 against Bellingham at 10 a.m. on Thursday. Cold and 35. Right now it's 52 degrees in northern with humidity of 74%, and it is calm in the barometer 3.01 inches. As we're gonna take a look at the weather outside. And it is a mild night and a little breezy, as it was a beautiful day today for Eniatra FT, as the temperatures were in the 50s. Okay. 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Tonight, rain may after 3 a.m. Low around 47 degrees. South for about 3 to 8 miles an hour. Chance ratio 100%. New principles with less than 7 inch possible for Wednesday. Rain may after 1 before 1 p.m. Patch by before noon. 154 degrees. Calm may become in the northwest 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. Chance ratio is 100%. New principles between 3/4 to 1 inch possible for Wednesday night. Mostly clear skies about 26 degrees. Northwest about 6 to 8 miles an hour for Thanksgiving Day. Sunny podcast about 41 about 28 degrees. Northwest about 5 miles coming in the morning. Shifting the light west wind for Friday. Sunny most good about 46 about 32 degrees. Saturday, chut shot after 3 p.m. Mostly sunny, mostly clouds about 55 about 36 degrees. But chest space at 30%. Sunday, mostly sunny, podcast about 45 about 26 degrees. Monday, mostly sunny, most good about 40 about 26 degrees. And for Tuesday, mostly sunny about 44 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Period Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night, November 21st, 2017. I'm PJ Woods. Hope you have a good night with a good presentation, and I'll see you tomorrow morning in the morning. Hope you have a good night.